Greeting family. This is my second video I said I was gonna do for you guys. I hope all of you guys doing okay, and I know most of you still very frustrated with what's going on in the planet worldwide for many months now. And that's gonna be another short video for you guys, in case if you guys never think of it. That video will be based on how do you know if you protected from your dog, your pet, during the coronavirus, because the animals are a part of us, and the dogs, they don't made to be home. They wasn't created to be a domestic animal. Man-made make them become a part of the family, but they are coming from nature. When I notice the way mankind playing with the dogs, kissing the dogs, licking up the dog's face, I just wondering if you guys never think if you can transfer the coronavirus to your pet, or if your pet caught it up, since they claim is in the air. I'm sure you guys let the dogs outside to play. Do you ever think about it? And when the dogs come from in the backyard, for some of you guys who's been home quarantined that affected from the virus, do you guys think about clean up, washing them up, like you guys been told to continue washing your hand with hot water and soap and all type of other harsh heavy chemical to protect you from getting sick? Do you using bleach? Do you using alcohol? Do you using hand sanitizer to clean up your dogs with when they coming outside from play? Or those of you that affected, do you continue kissing your dog? Do you ever think how you going to protect your pet? Because I know many of you treating this dog just like a daughter or a son. Many of you sleeping with the dogs in your bed. And I know different species that these dogs, they become like the husband or the wife. They literally sleep with the dogs. And I know mankind like to get comfortable. They like to cuddle when they're sick. So if you've been quarantined at home, or if you are admitted in a hospital, after you get discharged from this hospital, when you get home, if you really follow your governor order that telling you to be social distance from your family, did you do it for your pet too? Or you continue because the dog doesn't understand what's going on? I notice the birds are outside singing every morning, especially during the springtime start. The geese are eating all the grass. They seem to be fine to me, except human and humankind that going crazy, that sick from the coronavirus, or that have regular cold or allergy, any type of illness that affected. I didn't see the dogs, or so far I haven't seen any news talking about the dogs all get affected too. And I'm not gonna be surprised if if this topic gonna continue for another month. I'm not going to be surprised if you guys going to be talking about the dogs are affected too. Are you going to be counting the dog? And are you going to be putting masks in the dog face? Are you going to put glove in the dog's legs? Do you ever think about it? If you quarantine at home, the dog's still gonna come to you. They don't know any better. How are you going to be protecting your pet? Or you continue licking up the lips, or you continue kissing them just like you're kissing another human. I know many of our people doing exactly, nothing wrong doing exactly what mankind does to their dogs. We African, we love a pet. If we have them, they have their space. We taking care of them. We show them respect. But not like I noticed mankind that treating the dogs like the husband, like the wife, like the boyfriend, or like their partner. It's really disgusting. When you see a man putting his tongue inside a dog mouth, and then a woman putting his tongue inside a dog mouth, the dogs has feeling too. If you don't want to believe me, good luck with that. Now I see why when they say mankind sleep with dogs, sleep with sheep, sleep with pet. When I'm home, we have a black lab. When I'm home, I can see the reaction, because in the Caribbean they have dogs. We have a pet. That's a bigger pet we have in the Caribbean. Or dogs. The cats usually on their own, but the dogs usually get a little bit more attention, especially if they live in the like my family. They have a little bit of money. They can take care of the dogs. The dogs become a really well taken care of. When I go home to visit home, I can see the dog reaction when I'm upstairs with him. And I remember many years ago, I brought the kids home to visit the grandmother, to visit the family, not just the grandmother. I can see a black lab, holding my daughter's legs, and then wanna be popping up on her legs. It's real, guys. The dogs has feelings even toward human. When you allow them to be too close to you, when you allow them to be touchable your area, they get harder just like a man. That's all I'm saying. You cannot deny it. It is true. The pet has a limit. I don't know if that's your business. If you choose to be fooling around with the dogs, that's on you. But you have to think about how well you protect your dogs now. Because if you able as human. The hospital now shortage of supplies during that coronavirus. You're going to tell me where you're going to have your pet doctors to be taking care of your dogs if they get caught up in that virus that's been going on for many months now. If you don't think of it, I'm just saying, let me bring it to you guys' attention, because I never see anybody doing any video who care for the pet. Since you guys care for them, I know you guys treat them better than human, especially when you come to African. You guys will kill an African being for your dog. You guys will curse an African being for your dog. I'm just saying, do you think, and I know many of us has pet as well, and I know some of us has a limit with the pet. We don't let them doing a lot of stuff the way the other pieces does. But I'm just saying, you guys will kill somebody over your dog. For those of you like to kissing this dog, sleep with the dogs, do whatever you want to do with these dogs, eating in the same plates with the dogs, or you ever think to protect them during the coronavirus? Because they breathe just like you. They has organs just like you. They can get sick just like you. They had colds just like human. They're not any different than you. They just come in different species. They breathe just like you. They can see just like you. They get healed just like you. I know we didn't have any proper tests for this virus. Whatever you guys, whatever the virus is, you guys been planning for that long term, whatever that long effect this epidemic was gonna be on people. I'm sure you guys don't have any jobs for your dogs neither, if they get affected. Family, if you have dogs at home, the same way you have to be 6 feet from other human like you must be careful with your pet at home when they go outside play. If you're human, you cannot go outside to do anything. You have to be distanced from people. You have to be quarantined, wearing gloves, wearing mask in your face. I saw people wearing even chill on the face, like if they doing a plumbing work or a drilling work. Every day I see a new things on people's face and people's hand in the street. And I notice people now, since they can find masks anywhere, people making their own masks. Just think about how long you're gonna breathe all this bacteria chemical from your lungs back to from the air back to your lungs. Many of you gonna get sick after this coronavirus by wearing the same mask over and over, by breathing the same bacteria back to your lungs. A lot of you gonna have a lot of lungs problem. If you guys didn't think about it, that's all I have to say. Because I noticed some of you guys wearing the glove over and over, and you guys don't think of you use the glove to go to the store, you use the same gloves to open your car doors, use the same gloves to open the door, use the same glove to open your grocery store with, you use the same gloves to open your house door. How clean these gloves is. These gloves, these masks will make you more sick. Especially, I have to wear it now because when I work with a lot of people and my retail jobs, because too many people, and even we allow 100 people in the store, but we still I put it on because you can tell who's affected, who's not affected. These masks are uncomfortable. You breathe in your own bacteria from your lungs, which is you're supposed to get air back to your lungs. I see the irritation in people's face. Some people that already has skin problem, you can see the mask already peeling up their nose by wearing that mask 24 hours. They only when they get home, and people even wear it when they're in their car. So you can deny this coronavirus doesn't affecting you worldwide, doesn't affecting you any type of ways. Only a kids. I even see young children now have it in their face. I hope it's a wake-up call for your family to start educate your teenager if they listen. And I know they don't, because I don't have teenagers anymore, but I have a couple young adults here. They'll not listen to me. And comparing what coming in this planet, this is nothing. The coronavirus is just a little cherry in the top of the ice cream or in a cupcake. For what man made create to be happening on this earth, this is nothing for what's coming. Okay? Be prepared for the next one next year or the year after. Since this one seemed to be longer, since this one seemed to be more affecting people in business, in the jobs, and social distance. For some of you like to go out, hang out, go get a drink. Or for some of you like to go eating out. Some of you who like to go get junk. You're not able to do it the way you used to. So you can tell me if that coronavirus then affecting you, no matter what, no matter where you are in this planet. You spend more money in buying supplies you never had before because you don't know when you're running out of your supplies if you're gonna find anything in the store. So I hope you guys notice what's going on, and this is not the last one, and he will be continue. We had flu every year. We never have a flu worldwide. This is since I've been on this earth. I saw many small hurricanes in the Caribbeans. We saw earthquake. We saw other stuff happen in one place at a time. But since I've been on the earth, I never see an epidemic that affecting every humankind in this planet. This is the first time. We have many other viruses that passed before in the past. Either he was come from nature or either he was man-made, but in one place. It wasn't all over the world. This is all new to everybody. For some of you that get it. All I'm saying, family, protect yourself like always. And if you ever think of protect your pet, for those of you who like to sleep with these dogs, leave them alone for now. Try to quarantine the dog just like you quarantine yourself if you love your dog, if you love your cat, if you love any type of pet. If you love them, please protect them too. They deserve to be protected. If they're part of your family, you must protect them too, because it's gonna be harder for them. You cannot put in mask in their face. I know when they had the surgery by the ears or by anywhere in the neck, the doctors can put in a cone in the head, not for them not to squash where they just had the surgery or not to lick it up. That's the only thing I see. But I don't think I never see a dog or if they like to bite, if the owner go outside with them, they can put a muzzle protecting in the mouth, not to beat people up, not to be attack people in the street. That's all. But I never see a dog wearing a glove and a mask, wearing a whole covering up their body by protecting themselves from any type of virus. So it will be very difficult for you dog owners if they get sick, and where hospital they gonna go? How they gonna be able to be treated in the vet hospital? Just think about it. Think about your family. Think about your dogs, just like you think about your family. Protecting them, stop licking their face, stop kissing them in the lips, stop doing any violent things to them, because if you connect with nature by kissing the dogs, by you having intercourse with the dogs, is against nature. You don't do these things. Human being don't do these things. You don't. If you're not human, if you're not normal, you will do these type of things. The pet has a limit. The pet's supposed to connect with nature. The pet has a way understand of nature, just like human. You don't do these things to them. It's a violation. They have their own pet. The same way you see the dogs, all animal, when they breed, if they're pregnant, I use the word pregnant. If they're pregnant, they will not continue fooling around with the male dogs until they give birth to the baby. When the baby get big, when they're ready again to have another child, to have another babies, they don't do that. Same thing with the chicken. When the chicken waiting to lay his eggs, he don't go fooling around with the rooster. Same thing with the cat. Same thing with the cow. Same thing with all of these other species in this earth. They don't go fooling around when they're pregnant with other male until they give birth, until the babies big enough to be in their own. The horse doing the same thing. You don't see these things. Only human nature does these things. All I'm saying, including us, because we was misbred by the oppressor to continue having babies and babies after babies, so they can have more people, they can have more of us in the plantation. Okay, family? Take care of yourself. Think about it. That's all I has to say. Protect your pet, because I don't know if there will be any help for them if they caught any virus from you, and whatever the virus come from, whatever he become an epidemic, it is here, it is in the air. Any biological chemical can become a virus. Any explosion can become a virus. Any bad reaction in a lab can become a virus to human being. Okay, family? Stop being ignorant. Pay attention. Learn what's around you. Learn what's around you. And at last, if you think of it, you think about yourself. Think about you. Because right now, you can't even close, only if you ignore it. If you care for your family, you must give in a distance. If you sneeze, you don't want to sneeze in the face, even if it's not a normal, even if you don't have that cold flu. Because if you think of it, people walking around during the winter time with the flu season, especially when you have the flu shot. When they give you the flu shot, you walking around with the flu in your system for 2 months. You still go to school. You still go to work. You still in a supermarket. You in a bar. You out in a mall. You enjoy yourself in activities. You socialize with people. So you don't have no idea if you have a virus, that a life inside of you that injecting to your body and is active in your system for 2 months. So the flu's always for 2 months, and still, if you know you're not gonna get sick, and many of us take that flu shot, we still get the flu. we still get sick. The flu shot is a dead virus they inject on you. It's not to protecting you, it's to make you sick. Stay away, family, from taking flu shot. Stay away from taking any vaccine from this planet. Back to your ancestor. Eat the way your ancestor used to eat. If you cannot do it in the West, have a plan to go home. Do what you have to do to protect yourself and your family. That way you can make less trip to this hospital that going to be misdiagnose you for the flu virus, and when you don't have just a common cold, when you just have a regular allergy. Just think about it, family. Please take care of yourself. Stop living in ignorance. It is the information age now. You can do it. You can do your research. You don't have to waste your time watching any televisions anymore. It's not worth it, because the television is to keep your mind busy, to keep you in that mentally stage, pretending there's nothing in this world, nothing gonna happen to you, make you believe you're safe, especially in the United States, when they make you believe they were the most powerful nation on this planet. And then where are they now? How are they gonna protect you now? Where is your minister? Where is your family? Where is your government? Everybody protecting themselves. So you just think about it. Now, if you are gonna get married, that marriage, and if you are gonna get married, you must put that wedding in hold. If you are gonna bring in your little kids, they're doing communion time. It's communion time now. If you are doing any bringing your kids to little Christianity in church, like you guys are always presenting, especially you African people, after you give birth to a child and hell pain, after you conceive your child with your husband, or your boyfriend, you always say you're giving that child back to God. You're not giving no damn child back to God. This is the child you already birthed in a one condition. You already pregnant in a one condition. This kid was birthed by you. This kid was conceived by you. This kid wasn't conceived by anybody else. There is no God you have to give that child back to. If you connect him back, do a right passage to the kids, know who of your ancestors that returned back to the earth. Now I will listen to you. But I was ignorant just like you guys. And I refuse to be living in ignorance anymore, because my ancestors show me the light. What am I supposed to know? Where I'm supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? And what I'm supposed to be. Educate you guys. For some of you, that's going to listen. But I know many of you will not listen what I said. Many of you will not listen what other brothers like Brother Lance, like Brother Lance, like Brother Kako, like Brother like Chief Yua, like many of us that are here to give you the message. I know many of you guys will not listen to us, but you should not have any excuse, because the message is clear. We tell you what you got to do to prepare yourself. And many of us will not listen to Dr. Liala Africa, how to eat healthy, how to protect ourselves, how to be heal ourselves, how to make less trip to the hospital, and how to mentally take care of yourself and physically take care of yourself. I know you will not listen to us, but the message is clear. If you not listen, that's on you. If you not educate yourself, you can educate your granddaughter, your grandson, your kids next door to you, because we African, we one big family. There is no so-called Asian, Jamaican, Trinidad, and the motherland. We all one nation. We always gonna be one nation. It's time now to know why are we called different name in different city and different place. It was created purposely by our oppressor, by the slave master, to divide us. Just like when they kidnap us from Africa, they change our name, our clothes, our language, and they divide the man from the woman, they divide our children from us, they divide the family. Each of us that come in each part in the island that speak the same language, they divide in us. All I have to say is now to learn who you are, find the truth, who you are. You can get yourself back where you belong and what you're supposed to be doing, how to prepare yourself to taking care of that earth and to taking care of yourself, family. I will talk to you guys soon in the next video. That's all I have to say. Please protect yourself. So long for now. Take care. And please do not let that coronavirus drive you crazy, even if it's here or not, even if it's real or not, even if it's man-made or not, but it's affecting you anyway, because you're not able to go to work. Some of you guys not working. You're not able to do a lot of stuff. It is affecting you anyway. You cannot be ignorant about it. It is here. Just talking about it, just put it in the news by social media, just your governor telling you about it, just your job telling you about it, just you see it in your own, you see other people, the action in the face, the action when they talk. It is here. You cannot be ignorant about it, family. That's all I have to say. Take care of yourself. I will talk to you next time. Please share that video with other family members. Thank you. So long for now. Bye-bye.